So my purpose for making art, my purpose for sharing my art, my purpose as an artist, my intention as an artist is to make this life, my life, worth living. So I say be live is art. Believing in myself is my art. Believing. So my focus as an artist is to live the best version of myself as a person. As a person, as an individual, as a woman. Hi, my name is Dulce from beautifuldreams.me, and I'm here to explain a little bit about myself. This might be the first time that you see me, that you meet me, that you get to know me. So I'm gonna share a little bit of who I am. So my name is Dulce. I am quite my age is like late 20s, and I'm from California. And so I like to consider myself an independent artist. I like to do my things like on my own because I want to. And if it's taken me a while to understand what it is that I want to share, and is it the right time to share. So it is August 2nd, 2023, and I've been going to school since 2014, and recently I'm like, it's time to release a portfolio, because I was like all over the place. I was all scattered, and most of my work, I call them self-portraits, even though I don't want to paint my face or show too much like selfies. So they're called self-expressions as a form of a self-portrait. And my favorite ones are like the ones that are collage, and I paint like I put some pastels or whatever, like paints. I like to be experimental with the materials that are available for me, or like I'm learning some, what is oil paints, what is acrylic, what's the difference. Growing up, I didn't know much, or I didn't have access to like a proper art class till probably like maybe in junior high. I took one with the charcoals, and I learned how to blend, but it was not really my focus. My focus was mainly on go to college and do something that's gonna make a lot of money. But I know, like, at a young age, I like to be creative. I like to express myself, You know, there's moments when I'm like, why didn't I do theater? Why didn't I do drama? Why didn't I do music? Why didn't I do that? I want to do that. And it's like, oh, where's the funds? Where's the studio? And as like a socially antisocial person, like, you know, antisocial, or like, you know, mental health issues, like you just I'm kind of like a sheltered person, or not very talkative. I'm very, like, I listen, so that's in most of my artworks you're gonna notice, like in the one with the fence, or like feeling like there's gonna be some artworks that I try to express that feeling of being caged in, even though I know that it's for the best. And as a little kid, or as a person, I want to be adventurous. I want to get to know the world. I want to get to know the world. I want to talk to people. I want to go out. But at the same time, like, I understand that at the same time, I want to feel safe. I want to be alive. Look at me. You know, I'm thankful, and that's where a lot of my appreciation, I try to come from a place of, you know, gratitude and thankfulness, and what I value is my inner peace. And yes, I'm you know, like the survival, like getting out of the survival, the anxiety, because I didn't know that I was going through anxiety till like I had anxiety, until I'm like, oh, okay. So in some of my one of my writings, I talk about how the anxiety that I was feeling can be intoxicating. So yeah, for a while I'd be like, what can I do to numb this feeling of like I'm all over the place? And so yeah, I've gotten help, and until now, recently, yes, I've gotten help, because I thought that anxiety or that depression, that feeling was normal, and you know, it had to do, it's all like, so for me, living this life is art, because I do my best to be the best version of myself, you know. And so what did I learn? That I was really craving a love, like a self-love. It's like that most of my work revolves around love. Might be at the moment it's like romantic, or it's always been romantic. It's always been romanticized. But first and foremost, you know, first of all, you have to love yourself, and you have to, you know, there will be those moments I'm like, dang, who's that? That's me. This is my avatar. And then you look at someone else, I'm like, wow, they're beautiful. Why can't I'm not? And then you start comparing yourself, and it's just like, no, like, now I feel like that's enough of me. How are you? I invite you to look over my website. If anything that I'm saying, anything that I'm sharing makes sense or is interesting for you, but other than that, I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here for you, for you all that want to get to know me, and a little bit about the work that I make, that I share. You know, my art is to believe in myself as a human, as a person, as an individual, as a woman, as an independent artist. I do my best. Much love and take care. And what else do I want to say? It's a thoughtful process about what I want to share. For a while, I'm like, I don't want to share this because it's kind of coming from a negative place, and I don't want to, like, it was like this crazy thing that my art was, I was too focused on the negative, like it's too sad, it's too depressing, but in a way it could be like, because I feel like I know how to come out of that. So in my writings, in the one Artificial Flowers 9, it was inspired by people that were kind of giving me what I thought they were giving me messages, like, you need help, go talk to a therapist, because I was at the point where I don't have to talk about it, but I just want to be helpful. Like, I used to go to class, and then sometimes like certain things would like just make me feel like I'm small, and then I would just like cry, and I was like, I can't like hold it in much longer, whatever it is. And now it's like I got that out of my system. I helped to heal myself in a way. Yeah, I did. I like evolve. I grow out of that phase, or whatever the heck was going on, and it kind of felt like, yeah, getting it out of your system, healing, growing, learning a lesson, whether it was like, don't take things too personally. That was one. And so, yeah, I do my best to be helpful, and yeah, I create to uplift and to inspire. Most of the music or the art or the books that I read have inspired me, have taught me something, have helped me. And so those are the things that I'm gonna recommend. So I'm not gonna recommend anything that I'm like, I just looked at it and no, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna probably read it. It's gonna be like, to be honest, it's like if I read a book, it's been there in my library for like 2 years, and then I'll read bits and pieces, and then like I'll read it like 3 times, and then I'll be like, oh, like 3 years, 5 years later, yeah, I've been reading this book and I recommend it. So that's when I recommend things, after I've used it for like a couple of years. And so expect me to take a while in getting to read things, or being like, yeah, this artist helped me, this person helped me. And now, it is 2023, and I'm releasing most of my art, and being able to talk about and share what I learned, and how some of you might be interested in my artwork or whatever. Just most of it, I'm just releasing it out, like, to be public. And yeah, much love, take care. I like to dance, I like to sing, I like to listen to music. It's very, it's an intuitive process Like some days I'll wake up and I'm like, I really want to make this art. I just want to get my hands on it and do it. But sometimes it's like, no, like I have to live a normal life and be like, dang, I woke up late. Now I have to clean before my mom gets home. So it's like, that's a thing that I have to deal with. Grown up things, which so this hair can really. So right now, so I woke up and I'm like, today feels like a really good day, really peaceful day. To be centered is to have everything. So my purpose in this life is to just be the best version of myself. So that is my art. My art is to be the best version of myself. My art is to be the best version of myself. My art is to believe in myself. Make this life worth living.